Woo! I am lit up today. Oh, glorious day. We're going to do some singing of that. So, lit up. Are you lit up today vibrationally from the inside out? Has nothing to do with what you're seeing out here. Are you lit up? I'm lit up, but I woke up not so lit up. So, how do we wake up in a certain vibe and then raise our vibe to lit up? That's what we're going for today. That's what I'm talking about today. Hey, this is Rebecca. We're diving deep so we can rise high. On this channel, we are remembering our greatness together. What does that mean? It means we are source energy. We are infinite possibility. We are a spark of that wholeness of source. And that when we remember that, woo, life just changes big time. So that's what we're remembering here together. And when we remember that, we actually expand consciousness for the whole planet. We actually put a spark of remembrance into every being on the planet. So you remembering, me remembering is the work, guys, is beautiful, glorious work. So let's dive in today. So I'm going to be honest with you. I woke up today and I'm feeling just a little, I didn't sleep well. I felt just a little off, but I kept kind of moving along and did my little morning spiritual hygiene where I kind of closed the portals and sink into my truest nature. And then I got into the shower and I tuned myself to source. And that, guys, is what I really want to talk about today, is that high vibing and living lit up is really a choice, and it's a conscious choice. So we do have to wake up and say, ooh, I'm not lit up. What's going on? And we have to feel our way through that. And then we have to say, I want to choose lit up. I'm going to tune myself. Now I'm a musician. I play the guitar and the flute and I sing. And now I play the cajon. I just got one for Christmas. But as a musician, I like the idea of tuning, right? You tune the strings to the frequency that you want, right? You tune your voice, you tune the flute. You tune yourself to the frequency. It's that simple. What if that's all it was? If you want to live a little bit more lit up in your day, first, if you want to go back to the video that was done before this one, it's all talking about feel it all to have it all. But the idea is to just feel it first and then go, what does this have for me? Now what? And then we say, now I want to choose a higher vibe. So tune yourself. Now, the way I tune myself is really fun. So I tune myself with my voice. So I tune in to that spark of source or prime creator or infinite beingness, however you see it. And I get that sense and I get that frequency and I'm like, ooh, and then I start singing it. I put that frequency into my voice just by intention, just by sheer will. And I just start singing. So today's singing, after I tuned myself and I felt that frequency, and I went, ooh, glorious day. Oh, glory day, glory day. Now, you don't have to be a singer to tune yourself. You don't have to have a pretty voice. I've been cultivating my voice for 25 years. You don't have to sound pretty. You can just let out a ooh, ooh, ooh. You can just let out an om. You can let out a ah, like you were at the dentist. That frequency of source will come in and kind of tune you. The cool part about tuning yourself with your voice to a lit up vibration is that when you sing out, when you make breath turn into a sound wave, it's reverberating, right? Through every cell and molecule and space of your body. Isn't that cool? So you start kind of really tuning the whole human being makeup meat suit that you are. So which includes your brain, which includes your heart, which includes your organs, which includes your digestive tract, which includes your mind, body things. So all that gets tuned to lit up. And that's what I did today. So So what I'm going to be doing now is making sure that I really tune myself to that source frequency every day. And I'm doing an experiment. Maybe you want to do it with me. Put in the comments, experiment, if you want to do this with me. What I'm going to do is I'm doing a vibrational food 30-day experiment where I'm really going to tune my vibration first, tune it on up, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to buy different foods, different whole foods, and I'm going to see where the vibration of me is led. Okay. Now I am working with some shakes and intermittent fasting. That feels good and light to me. And I'm going to be working with just different teas and just different like grains and meats and beans and just all an array of food. And I'm going to walk into my kitchen and I'm going to see what lights me up and what my body vibrationally feels called to. Now, when we think about the law of attraction with eating, I just listened to this the other day. What happens when we have cravings? What happens when we're craving something that is labeled as junk food? Now, it all has to do with our inner environment and our inner vibrational environment first, of what food is going to line up with us and what food is going to be, what we're going to be craving. Now, they talked about craving junk food as kind of like a vibrational habit. And so first we go reaching for a certain food because of a vibrational reality. And when we start choosing something, we start to say it's junk food. If we eat it for a while, we start craving it. Now, what came first, the physical craving or the energetic craving for alignment? The energetic craving for alignment, of course, right? So we can clean up our cravings for junk food by cleaning up our vibration with tuning ourselves to source, to a high lit up vibe every day. So when you're going toward food and you're like, I really want to break this kind of autopilot craving thing with this food, what you do is light yourself up every day, light your candle, light yourself up with a high vibe every day, and see if you can not eat that food for 3 days to kind of reset your body like vibrationally from that food. After 3 days of tending to your vibration here and letting go of that food here for 3 days, you're going to notice that you probably don't have a craving anymore. Then from there, keep lighting your candle every day, light yourself up, tune yourself to the high vibration, and then ask the question, what would be a vibrational match to eat today? What do I want to consume today? And what you'll notice, and what I've noticed, is that when I am vibrationally lit up, one, I don't need to eat as much. That source energy is feeding all this. Two, like if I do eat, it's like, just smaller amounts or I want to taste something. Two is that if I do want to go have a potato chip or a cookie or something that's touted as a low vibe or, junk food, that doesn't affect me as much. My high vibration trains it up. But I also know that I usually don't want it, or if I do, I just want a bite of it or a taste of it just for the joy of taste buds. So, I am starting this 30-day high vibration experiment. And I'm going to do it with food, and I'm going to make sure I tune myself every day. And so tuning yourself, you can do it with voice, like I said. You can do it with meditation. You can do it with going into walks in nature and just expanding yourself out with that high vibration of nature. And so make sure you do that. But the other thing, coming out of sleep and going to sleep, I have a video about this. It's called sleep hygiene. And sleep hygiene is really important, and waking up hygiene, because when we sleep, there's some interesting things that can happen to our vibration, because we kind of go through different portals and dimensions and vibrational things when we're sleeping. When we shut this body down, sometimes we go into other bodies or other realities to do some work. So we want to pull ourselves back. want to close those portals, and we want to raise our vibration. Has anyone ever felt like when you wake up kind of groggy, like you're not even in your body? Yeah, so you're not. So you got to sit on the edge of your bed and pull yourself back into this body, close those portals, and raise your vibration. So I do have a video on that. It's about sleep. So if you search sleep on my channel, you'll find it. I have several videos about sleep and sleep patterns and schedules and stuff like that. So guys, do you want to join me? Who's lit up? Who wants to do the experiment with me? If you didn't write it in the comments, you can write it in now. Write experiment and join this 30-day experiment with me, wherever you are. You may see this video in present time, or you may see this video a year from now. Is it time to do a vibrational reboot? Are you craving things that don't necessarily light you up or bring you joy? Are you aware of that? And are you aware of you want to shift that? So this is what building consciousness is, and this is what remembering is. We get a spark of remembering what it feels like to be whole with Source again, what it feels like to feel inspired and lit up, and we get a notion and remembering of what our bodies feel like when they are like just contributed with high vibration. So I'm remembering that coming off the holidays with a little unconscious eating, and I want to get back. I want to get back to high vibe living and seeing where food sits with that. So guys, this isn't to control anything. This is to live lit up. Okay. So when we go into eating, I know some people can, a lot of us have a past with eating disorders. I know I do. And it can be a funky ride with bringing us back into the past of trauma around eating and body image. So let's do this with the utmost care for ourselves. And so a lot of 30-day programs, they take pictures and everything like that. I made sure today that I got out of the shower and I was like, I love this body. I love the extra weight I just gained over the holidays. I love this body. I'm not doing this to change the look of my body. So if you want to jump into a 30-day reboot, think about it as just, an experiment, and that you are going into experimenting with vibration. And that's it. And then see what your body wants. It may get fuller and curvier. It may lean out. It may lose weight. Who knows? Let's see what the body wants to create when you are willing to be conscious about the vibration that you're living and consuming. So that's the experiment, guys. So we will see. We will see. So remember, to recap, be sure to tune yourself every day. Really tune in. How am I today? Am I lit up? Something's not lit up. What is that? Ask some questions. What is this? And sit with this for a little bit. Meditate on it. Be still with it. It may have a message. It may have some information for you. Feel it all to have it all. And then from there, tune yourself. Okay, where's my source nature? Where is my source nature? Source nature. Woo, yeah. And then from there, sing it out, dance it out, write it out, whatever it is to help you just expand that sense of source vibration out to every cell and every molecule and every space of your being, into your light, into your whole light being that you are. It's important to remember, guys, we are not a body having an energetic vibrational experience. We are a vibration having a body experience. And so that perspective can really switch around our commitment to being vibration every day. And when we are vibration every day, we can really tune into what vibration am I being? So a lot of us focus on the physical a lot. We go to the mirror, we look at our mirror, and we assess. We assess the body. We get on the scale and we look down. We really assess the physical body a lot. And I did that a lot And a lot of my past work is about that, is like, how is your physical voice showing up? You know, do you have clear voice? Is there some mucus, or is it crackling? You know, it was focusing on the physical instrument. So now what I'm going to ask you is, what if there was a vibrational mirror, that when you looked in the mirror, you didn't see a physical body, you saw a rate of vibration, you saw frequency, and then you could assess, what am I marinating myself with? What people, place, food, things? You know, think about it, guys. What car are you driving? What things do you pick up from the store? All of it has a vibration. You know, every piece of meat you eat has a vibration. So is it tortured meat, or has it been meat that was cared for and, or, you know, organic? So all these kind of things have a vibration. If you looked into your vibrational mirror, what would you see today? You know, just not the body, not the physical. What would be vibrating? Would it be vibrating slow? Would it be vibrating fast? Would it be vibrating so fast that you were light? That's lit up. That's what we're going for, guys. And it's exciting. So, who's in with me? Experiment. What do you know about vibrational mirrors and vibrational reality? So it's time to remember what that vibration of light, what that frequency of light feels like when we're living in a physical body. And the foods we eat, the people we commune with, the instruments we play, the house we live in, the things we have in our house, the car we drive, is all a vibrational contribution to whether we are lit up or not. Okay? So, guys, you want to join me? Here we go. Here we go. Let's do some singing. Oh, glorious day. Oh, glorious day. Oh, oh, glory day. Glory day. It's important to remember. Oh, it's so important to remember. It's important to remember that what's out here doesn't have to indicate what's vibrating here. So, like, it really is true. If you get up and everyone around you is having a bad day or is grumpy, you can raise the bar of the house. You do not have to entrain to the common collective of your household, of your community, of the world. This takes some work, guys. This takes some remembering. This takes some real conscious living. But you can rise that vibration. You can light your candle. You can light your light up. What's happening out here does not have to be indicative of what's vibrating here. Okay? And when I talk about the things, like the food you eat, the people you're around, the car you're driving, the house you're in, they don't have to be influencing your vibration. But if you are around a lower vibration atmosphere, it is a little bit more work on your part, consciousness on your part, to stay high. And so what can you do to entrain the rest of that frequency? So this is what I do with my food. I take my hands and I entrain my food to my high vibe. And whatever is not a match, I ask it to, evaporate or be recycled into the universe. I believe I'm doing something when I do that to my food. So it's the same thing with your whole environment. Try or see if you can choose for more high vibe stuff around you, or make sure you're clearing everything with your high vibe if you can. But if you really can't, and you're right at this point in your life and you're living around some low frequencies, just entrain it, right? And just make sure you're tuning yourself in here and create this like huge light body that's lit up. You got this. Let me hear your questions. Let me hear what you know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this, and please be sure to subscribe to the tribe. Namaste.